Hi everyone, it's Ola.o here from NDX. This is an introductory video to Blender, the free open source 3D content development tool. It will be one of a series of videos discussing the Blender user interface and design. Now, there are several videos out there about the Blender interface. I sometimes find that they treat the interface as disconnected parts, not as a single system, picking on a few bolts and nuts of the interface and moving on. So then, in this set of introductory videos, I will approach Blender 3D as a system built for a purpose and composing of several subsystems. Now, this series of videos will attend to beginners, that is, you're new to Blender and would like to get a detailed overview of the quite confusing interface. Well, the Blender interface does look complex, but you will realize that with such complexity, you have more power. With the right passion, you don't get to see the others. Now, 3D content development is such an interesting activity that you could get lost doing stuff in 3D. But then it does seem a good thing, doesn't it? As long as you find joy doing it and it someday pays the bills. Well, enough of the motivational speech. In order to keep this video short, I will simply introduce a few concepts and continue in the next video. Briefly, it's all about how you view the Blender interface. You can see here I have broken down the interface into sections represented by color rectangles. This is simply a visual illustration of how the windows are arranged in the default Blender screen layout. The screen layout mode can be changed by moving a cursor to the top of the interface and clicking the screen layout button, which gives you a list of several screen layout modes that you can use based on what you want to perform in Blender. Now, if you were to select animation, the screen layout is rearranged to fit into the animation pipeline. Now, this will come back to later once we go into detail about the interface. From the list displayed, you could select a layout mode, or you could click the plus button to the right of the drop down to create your own layout, which saves the current state of your layout. Then you can access that afterwards. Now back to the divisions. There are windows that enable you to modify content in Blender, while there are others that simply display values about the content selected. Now, focus on the windows that enable you to modify content. They usually consist of a left and right tab. For example, the 3D viewports window, which is shown in front of us here, consists of a left tab that has the tools panel and the right tab that has the property values of the selected objects in the center of the 3D viewport. A similar thing applies to any windows that provide the left and right tab. Within the tabs, you can find sets of panels that provide an organizational function for the numerous properties represented in the tab. Now, looking at a window that does not have such left and right tabs, such as the properties panel on the right and highlighted in red, you'll find several overlay tabs that allow you to modify properties of selected objects within the 3D viewports. For instance, the Materials tab allows you to modify 3D content color and textures, while the Modifiers tab allows you to apply modifier algorithms to the mesh without making permanent changes until you apply. The Particle system allows you to create particle systems like hair, cloud, smoke, and stuff that are composed of many similar parts. So here I will close this video and hope that you gain some value. In the next video, I will drill deeper into the selection of windows and how you can divide and collapse windows. Thanks for watching.